like on the incidents, right? There's a few. I'm gonna counter point you here. On those criminal possession of a class 2, I know for sure. If you scroll up, there was an OIS on the 30th of October, an OIS in the Korean Plaza, which the besties were involved with. So Lucky Torkel, Michael Manx, Future Hendrix, Roll Louise Blanco, Aubrey Webster, and Zebra were all involved, and there was class 2 possession. Like Aubrey Webster had a combat PDW, for example. Who else?
Which one are you looking at? The Korean Plaza?
Yeah, OIS Korean Plaza.
A lot of Hades, I guess Cypress Gang.
So it's not. Yeah, I mean Cyprus has one, or has class 2. Sorry. Looks like Hades must have class 2s. Conor McGregor was in this too. And then hold on. Zebra was in this again.
You know, I think I learned by examples. I think one of these days, like, I need to get out of the office and someone needs to physically show me everything from start to finish. Because I'm kind of coming into the Hydra stuff, like, I came into it towards, like, the peak or the end. So it's like I'm kind of jumped into the lava pool.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm coming into, like, and same with the snow thing. I'm not coming into it at the beginning and then I'm with you as you progress through. I'm coming in with all this information already splattered all over the place. And then the Hydra raid has like 50 different incidents. You go into one report, says charges are here. You go to that report, they say incident is over here. It's like,
yeah,
oh my god.
All right, let's go back. Let's get out of the way of the walls and stuff. Maybe just Peter just streamlined the investigation by skipping on paper. Yeah. What was this one? Raid into OIS?
I think I read that one. I think 2 people were shot.
This was Pred's property. Oh shit. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay.
Hey, with that one incident that was mischarged, so we make a report. So we only intervene, really, my understanding is when PD is doing jack shit, essentially. So in that case, to make them aware, do we make a command report as well, saying, hey, we stumbled upon this, and then they look at it and then they deal with it? Or
I mean, I'd probably let command know. I'd probably also let the guy know that he was charged wrong. You know what I mean? I'd probably talk to Larry Johnson first and see, you know, what happened, and then talk to his command, and then probably let the guy know as well that he was charged wrong. I don't know why he would have been charged with that class. Yeah, I'd make a report about it.
Just a state marshal one? Or a
yeah, make a state marshal right now, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, give me 5 minutes and I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna figure some shit out. Oh yeah, I never really caught you guys up about what happened last night. So I spoke with Haley Maxwell and Doc Masters. Because Doc called me and was like, "Hey, Doc, I'm gonna do some subpoenas for Jackie Snow, Jason McGrath, and Jackie Snow, Jason McGrath. Hold on, let me get this. And who's the other one? Reed Dankleaf. So I was like, "Wow, I'm gonna do the same thing." And he was like, "Would you want to? Can we meet up and talk about it?" And I was like, "Sure." Because I was like, "Are you with Dad and what's her face, Haley now?" bring him down and we'll chat. And Den didn't come. He said he was busy or something. I don't know. I think he has some kind of clinical allergy to marshals or something. But basically, I read Maxwell's statement last night when I was writing some subpoenas. I was going to, just before I spoke to what's his face. And this is the thing. I didn't see this when we were last streaming. So Haley's statement. Jason McGrath was the one that kidnapped Haley Maxwell. She PID'd him. He kidnapped her from her front door, basically, like outside her house. So, typical Jason, upside down cross earrings, everything, So he apologized. They're in a white car, the white Jester, which was seen at the hospital later. Romello saw them and told them to slow down in Palito. Yeah. So that happened. Then, they were heading to Palito. He was told on the phone that marshals were at the meeting spot and had to relocate. They waited in the hills by the creek on the trails, near Cassidy Trail, maybe. So this is where I still roleplay off stream, guys. And I was getting in Darkseid and I was like, holy shit. I remember this happening. Nova was up at the lumberyard and she did two things. She spotted two vehicles at the lumberyard. She spotted Michael Simone's car at the lumberyard. And she spotted Eugene. And I think she spotted Eugene in Snow's Buffalo STX. And she called out Eugene was on the radio. So speaking to Haley last night, that is most likely where the original meeting's plot was going to be. So, so first, Doc is pretty, so that's two incidences, because I remember thinking to myself, in the moment, as Doc, and I was like, that's suspicious. I think I might have even said it out loud to whoever we were with, Sparks, and I was like, Simone and Eugene up at the lumberyard, but I remember thinking and trusting Nova, and even getting Air 1 to check the spot, and Air 1 was like, it's clear. I remember being like, Air 1 was like, we've flown over that way, it's clear. But they were in the hills by a creek, and Air 1 didn't spot them. So Dark's two situations from that day, from Halloween, he second-guessed himself on the fucking Charlie situation. And he second-guessed going to the lumberyard to search for Haley. He's not going to second-guess himself anymore. He can't be fucking second-guessing himself. Because he's already fucking blaming himself for all this shit. He can't be second-guessing himself, dude. So, anyway. So they they got another phone call, they went to another location, and that's where they were found in Vinewood. Reed was positively identified at the meeting spot. Wasn't masked, was kind of dressed like how I remember Snow, just a little older looking. He had a left arm, it was tattooed, didn't know it was him at first, asked who he was, and he said Reed. He sounded like Reed, acted like Reed. He laughed at me and said, it's just a joke, Maxwell. Happy Halloween. You scared? You looked scared by your facial expressions. There was an old man with Reed who was wearing a green suit. Also a lovely Oh, why did I say lovely? Where the fuck did I read lovely? Also, a lovely lady with red hair, black helmet, black shorts, and all black clothing, I think. Red hair, black helmet, black shorts, all black clothing. Oh, the old guy pulled out a gun. He just kept talking about irrelevant things. Masters, Den, and Haley think that the guy in the green suit, and I think Haley does as well, think that the guy in the green suit was Eugene. Eugene was seen in the area of this scene afterwards. So he's definitely involved in some capacity. Then Snow came to the meeting. I think my theory is because we saw Jordan Walker's Ferrora. I think Jordan Walker dropped Snow off at the meeting. Snow came to the meeting, asked, do I know what I've done? Do you think I care about the little things lost? Everything is replaceable. Me and Denzel ruined his life, his future, by bringing these charges. I was there to send a message. Charlie was a message too. Denzel is going to talk to the marshals today, and the case is going to get thrown out. Then Snow is going to talk to the marshals. After saying this, he's shot. Later, the White Jester pulls up to the hospital, hands Haley's phone to an EMS, and it's later given back to Haley. So, interesting. Yeah. Lady with red hair, black helmet, black shorts. I brought up Jenny during this meeting last night. And apparently, according to Haley, this lady never spoke out loud. She always spoke off to the side. And then, look at this. No, what was it? I can find it. Look at this. This is funny. 12022. This was made on the 4th of September by Jason McGrath, who reported Jenny Hall missing, Nicholas Simone missing, Michael Simone missing, and Dahlia Faye missing. He reported Jenny's his description for Jenny Hall was ginger, arrow tattoo in the back of right arm, always wears black, and no soul. And I just thought that really matches the description. Yeah, Stevie Hale was the one who made the report. Yeah. So, I thought that was really interesting. So, big suspicion that that was Jenny. Who's here? So, yeah, we're getting subpoenas for Reed, Jason. Now, this is the interesting thing, right? So I was sharing all this information about the lighthouse and the bank subpoena and things like this. And Masters seemed to be on top of shit, right? But Haley was very reluctant to share any information at all. And it was because of this whole thing with Den about going to the marshals. So Snow said Denzel is going to the marshals today and is going to get the case thrown out. This whole thing. What is she doing? So I made a report about this. And basically, let me reread it. She was reluctant to share information with the SASM. This is the point of their investigative document. Oh yeah, hold on, I'll put it in a bit. Basically, apparently, when Haley woke up in the hospital, she asked Den about whether or not let me say that, but if he had told anybody about the meeting or its context, but he said no. Me and Anderson mentioned the 311. We mentioned the 311 that Anna had put out, but apparently there was not enough context there for that to be considered anything. So they have since created the private report as their investigation, and they're not going to make it a public report because they're worried about marshals leaking information. But the interesting thing is, it's called Snow's Allies and Potential Hideouts. The guy's had a warrant for 9 days. Call it 10 days now. This was only made yesterday. It was only made yesterday. By Doc Masters. So it wasn't made by Dan. It wasn't made by Haley. I don't even know if Doc Masters is TRT. But this was made yesterday. Property Bolito lives across from Doc. Who knows where I live? Which of them knows where I live? Interesting. You okay?
Yeah. What's up?
I don't. It sounds like there's a revolving door.
Still working on the gun thing?
Gun thing? No. I haven't. I ain't doing nothing about the gun thing.
Or something? Something Snow, something Hydra, something that
No,
you're
no,
at the DNA thing for?
No. I was just updating myself on some stuff from last night. Why you? Oh, you got a green coat on. I guess that's fine.
What?
I guess that's all right. No. It's fine.
Well, see, that was Max Payne 3. I have to start at the beginning. So Max Payne 1. So gotta work my way through the Max Payne.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a lot of nerds in this building today.
The hell?
It's fine. It's okay.
Alright. I made that report thingy about the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up the guy's profile who was charged. Couldn't find a phone number, so I couldn't let him know.
Oh,
But,
really? Wait, what's the guy's name?
Rico Barbosa?
You know what? You've inspired me. I'm gonna make a new report. Brand new report. State Marshal report. Number list. Phone number list.
Oh my god.
Phone number master. I'm gonna call it a master list. Wait, bear with me. Don't touch the report, okay? I'm about to export a massive amount of phone numbers.
Okay.
Okay, the cool guys over at the fucking NoPixel converter fucking website have made an export phone contacts now. So all of the fucking shit I've got on here, I can export into a little TXT. And I can copy and paste. And it removes any duplicates. And so we can keep updating a little list together. Boom! Who the fuck is Tom? Who the fuck is Tom? Okay, there is duplicates when I don't add them properly. Or other people don't add them properly. Wait, there might be a do not answer in here. Hold on. There might be a do not answer in here. Oh, wait, it's not in here. Hey, we're good. I did type, like, do not answer for one of these. Okay, there is now a master list of phone numbers in there. What was the guy's name?
Rico Barbosa.
Rico Barbosa. Let's have a look. Check for B's in case they've done Barbosa first. No.
I found
Yeah.
it.
I was in there?
Yeah.
There we go. Sorted it.
So I say, yo, you got the wrong charge on the state.
I would talk, if you can, I would probably...
First to command?
I'd probably talk to the officers in PD first, get clarification on it, and then, yeah.
Okay.
I'd do it that way.
Okay, so the order you would go about it is you find the trouble thing being wrong charge and no statement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd get clarification from the officer involved.
Okay, then you talk to Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After you talk to Larry,
Once I get clarification on what happened, if it was a genuine mistake, then I'd probably just go to PD command and be like, hey, this happened. You made a mistake. It's kind of a, you know, I mean, what's the difference between class 1 and class 2? Criminal possession. I mean, you're looking at an extra 12 months. I mean, it's like an extra $15,000 fine. That's a lot of money.
true. I don't even have 15,000.
Yeah, so it's a lot of money. And hopefully, you know, PD command, you know, recommend that they reach out to the guy and, you know, give them a personal recommendation to say reach out to the guy and try and, you know, make things right. And then maybe leave it, and maybe you could and then check up with them like a week later and see if they've done anything. If not, then I would probably reach out to the guy personally and let him know. And be like, you got charged with the wrong shit. You got charged with class 2 instead of a class 1. I would appeal that shit and go to court and, you know,
Okay.
get the right charge.
So from the top, you find the incident.
Mm-hmm.
You write a mini state marshal report about it.
Yeah.
Your findings.
Paper
Talk
trail.
to the officer.
Talk to Larry. Yeah.
And then there's 2 lanes. Good enough. Or, oh my god, this guy is bad. But either case, after which you go to command with everything. Now, do you go verbally, or do you take that state marshal report and then bump it up to a command report, or is this a verbal interaction?
I would just go verbal. It doesn't have to be too tricky. Just go verbal. Say, look, here's the report. Here's the report. Like, here's the report number, right?
Incident in question. Okay. And
yeah, his incident question, right? Yeah. This is what happened. This is what Larry said. Do with it what you want, right? But this is what I would
Um,
recommend. And you don't need to make it convoluted and do a bunch of extra paperwork. Can you appeal when you said guilty?
okay. And
This is one of
so
those.
in my
It's
case, in shift
interesting cases.
3,
Hold
I would
on.
see Sky or Lucas, and I would say, "Hey, Sky or Lucas,
Mm-hmm.
Larry has done this." And then if he's not in shift 3, let's say shift 2, then Sky or Lucas would pass it on to the appropriate shift 1 or 2
Yeah.
people.
Once it's in
And
command's hands, it's
then
in command's hands, right?
okay, and then when I would do a follow-up a week later and to see if anything's been done, I would ask Sky or Lucas, "Has anything been done?" And to which case, I assume they would throw up their own command report and I could view it through there, but
Yeah, but
I
it's
would
good
talk
to
with
have.
Sky
It's
or
good to have a verbal, you know.
yeah, and then they throw out a, "Oh, I don't know. There's no update." And then I manually do it myself. I go check in
And
on the Rico guy and then I'm like, "Hey, you got charged with this. You might
yep,
want to see a judge."
yep, that's what I
Cool.
do. And then we could. There could be discussions to have then about why the PD hadn't done anything a week later, things like that. But we can get that. We can get there. We can get to that when it comes to it, right?
Okay. And with the state marshal report, when I put an officer involved, can they automatically see the report? Or
No,
is
no,
that
no.
okay?
Nobody's going
Okay,
to be
good.
able to see state marshal apart from state marshals and judges. Apparently,
So it's only when I share it is when they can see it.
I think even if they share it, they wouldn't be able to see it.
But well, with private reports, Frost shared his own like little thing that he was doing,
That's
and that
private
was
reports,
private.
but like how you can make a private report,
Hmm.
so you can because you can make your own private report. If someone shared a private report with you, you could see it, but they can't make state marshal reports. So if you shared the state marshal report with them, you wouldn't be able to see it. But don't get in the habit of sharing state marshal reports with anybody.
Yeah. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. Is there any okay? My brain works in mysterious ways, so I always think of these weird scenarios. Okay, so is there any use cases where I would make a command report instead of a state marshal report? Any cases like that, or no?
No, I don't think so. I'll be honest. Not that I can think of. Unless for one reason, one day down the line, we are having to step in and take control of the police department because it's so fucked, and you are given a position where you are in command of some people, then maybe then.
I hope that never happens.
Who is this? This is Alex
Okay.
Knight.
I made the report. Do you think I need anything more on it, or do you think that's a good little write up? Very quick. I left a couple of my thoughts, like how it's old and there's mitigating factors because in the report he says the MTT was banned, so he had to use like charges through different means or whatever somehow or something.
Okay. This is what I do. Go on. Yeah.
I tried looking at other state marshal reports for like how they format, and it seemed like they just typed, nothing really like formatted.
Uh, mm, you listen. I wouldn't judge. I wouldn't do what everybody else does. I would do what you think is right and of the best quality you
Yeah.
can. So
I
if I come into this report, okay, I can see, okay, who's me?
the creator of the report. See, I noticed that. So, do you think recommend I do the PD way of being in third person all the time, or like I see
I
first
would
person?
recommend. I would recommend. I would never recommend me. Unless you're doing. I wouldn't even recommend it for statements. Like a personal statement. Like I can understand it if you're taking someone's statement, you would write it as if like the way you took it, right? Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I would always write third person personally because it reads better.
So you would recommend, like, if I was PD, working the PD, and I'm filling out an incident report, I'd fill it out that way, not like the other that I've seen.
Yeah, yeah. And never do bullet points either. That's disgusting.
Oh, I disagree hard. What the hell? It looks nice.
If you do a bullet point report ever, I will personally ask Angel to have you removed from this department.
Oh my god.
Okay?
What did they do to you?
What did bullet points do to me?
Yeah.
Bullet points in a report is the most lazy, like childish elementary school. This is we are the top, tippity top of the top law enforcement department in the state, and you want to use little ditty points on a page to tell a report that.
Yeah. There's a, I mean, it's not nothing crazy. It's quick. It gets the point across. Like 1, this is old. 2, mitigating factors. Boom. You rate it. Process done. No need for like legislation fluff, you know? Like unequivocally, I find that there's mitigating yada yada.
No. So if imagine, just imagine for a second. Just picture this. Just picture this.
Okay.
Imagine one day we, for some reason, have to go to the fucking Supreme Court, all right? And your fucking reports get presented before the Supreme Court, all right? It's fucking televised nationally. The Supreme Court's fucking there. The fucking poor angels on the fucking stand. And they go through a fucking report and pick out yours. And it's a fucking bullet point. And these fucking old fucks have to read bullet points in it. Imagine what that's going to look like. The San Andreas State Marshals, they're overlooking all these different police departments, mayor's office, DOC, and we've got someone in there bullet pointing their reports. What do you think they're going to think?
It's personal reports on an incident. If I'm doing a subpoena with the statement of probable cause, that's different. But this is my own little thing. And
the way you do something is the way you do everything, Alex.
But the simple people on the television watching on C-SPAN will be like, "Oh wow, that's so easy to understand. I understand this." That is
okay, but we're not doing this for the simple people. We're doing this for everybody else in the state marshals and the police department.
Oh my god, what about the people on C-SPAN though? What are they thinking when they see a novel?
It's not a novel. It just takes me 2 seconds to read, okay? This takes me 2 seconds.
Education is a very serious problem.
I agree, and we're not going to help it if you're doing bullet points. Okay? It's enough. We're not talking about this anymore.
Oh my god. Fine.
No. Hold on. Whoa. You're okay for... No. You're okay. That bit is fine.
What?
That bit's fine. Like, that's not a problem. What I'm saying is like when people go into like an incident report and their statement is, I responded to bank. At bank, took photo. Next bullet point. There was 4 suspects inside. Suspects wearing masks. Masks were this. That kind of shit is like, this is okay. This is not bad. Okay? Just maybe like, just, you don't have to do that. You could write this in a sentence, you know? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was doing, and then you stopped me. I was gonna put it.
Yeah, but you were talking about bullet point shit earlier, okay? And you triggered me, all right?
What? You're confusing me.
Just don't do bullet points, all right?
Oh. So if I just do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. I like that. Okay. Oh, and red on black, bad idea. Let's change it.
But I've seen other people do it.
And just because other people do it, you think that's the right thing to do?
Well, they're marshals. Okay, I follow lead by example.
Okay. I would also recommend anything but red. Just something visible, okay? Okay. All right. Guess we're in one of these funny moods today.
It's shift 3. Okay, for another. Oh, actually, it's not shift 3. It's
It
shift
is.
1.
It's still shift 3 until... Actually, I know it's probably just gone shift
Nope.
1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, because of fucking daylight.
time
Too
to be
much saving.
depressed.
I would always put at least at minimum. I would put a okay. Reporting marshal, because just because you made the report doesn't mean that you're the person writing the report. So like reporting marshal is Alex Knight. And then the date that this was created, just because the date of this incident happened. If those two things are always in there, you're okay. You're happy, and that's good paperwork.
So what, you put the date as well, or are you just date?
I would put the date as well. Yeah.
What? Perfect. So like this is for a quick little write-up. It's fine. But for obviously more serious and lengthy ones, you would have it longer. But for something like this is fine.
Sure. Yeah.
So why do people use red when they list incidents, like in parentheses? Why do they do red?
Where's this?
I've seen it a few times. I think in state marshals, other incidents, by regular officers. I can't really
I have
pinpoint
no
exactly,
idea.
but I've seen it.
But I can't. I think it's a bad color to use. It's not readable.
Have you ever exported a yellow color text?
No, I've exported white before, and that was a bad idea.
Wait, isn't this white?
I think when you export this, it's grey. If you like highlight it all, you see in the little box, it's like grey.
Actually, I'll do something else that I've seen other marshals do. Let me bullet point this. I'm kidding.
Don't you dare. Oh wait, I'm gonna
fuck.
go.
Wait, no. People definitely use bullet points for task lists. So, but you
Okay,
don't do
yeah.
it.
This no. It's taskless is. This is I don't think you understand what I'm saying. When you're
Okay,
writing like the main information of a report that's supposed to like whether it be a statement or like wordy parts that are supposed to get across important information, all right, don't use bloody bullet points. Okay, what like when people write statements or debriefs or anything like that. Hey, I'm gonna give you a tip. Okay, use square brackets. Left square bracket, right square bracket. Do it. Just press enter twice and then do left square bracket, right square bracket.
What?
Press space set. There we go. And then do
Ew.
it. Why? No, because you can tick the box. Oh wait, I ticked
So
it.
tiny.
Okay, all right. I'm leaving. I've got paperwork to do. Okay, I'm going in this little room. I'm not coming out until I'm done. I'm locking the door.
I can't believe this. That's the audit room. What if there's an audit?
I'm locking the door. This is locked.
You're leaving me. I can't believe this.
I'm putting the blinds down. Come on, you take it with the raid. Stop it, Jack. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's evil sushi. I need to put this away. Okay. I need to go into. Oh, apparently there's been something posted on the docket. Bear with me. Something about. Have a look. What the fuck is this stuff? Ba- ba- da- ba- ba- da. Oh, okay. I think we've got some tea, guys. I think there's some tea. Okay, hold on. This is the People versus Emeka Rose. So, as you well know, and Raiders, welcome to the Tea Party. Marshals discovered that Denzel Shiesty and Lucas Miller removed evidence from the raid locker and decided to go on a little flamboyant trip, we believe, to show them off to both the besties and the manor. And so, why the fuck this is here? I have no idea. Anna posted this. This. Hello, Your Honor. This is what Anna posted. It was brought to the attention of the San Andreas State Marshals about key details and facts that need to be discussed before the case can be moved forward in court settings. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, it needs to be done. There needs to be a pretrial hearing about them removing evidence and there being a chain of custody issue. Fucking Robin responded saying, the defense is shocked to hear that there may have been foul play or misconduct in this investigation. It is quite the surprise. We may need more time to prepare as a result of this. Then, this is Chief Moss. I, Judge Grayson, if there is a pre-trial hearing, shouldn't all parties, prosecution and the defense, be present? Whatever evidence or information the marshals have related to this case needs to be shared with all parties so both parties can make informed decisions. In addition to this, by posting accusations on the docket without providing any proof of said accusations, an inherent bias has been created against the prosecution in this case. Wouldn't it make sense to share the findings with the prosecution to allow us to determine if we want to move forward with the case and then submit the evidence? Potential misconduct from the marshals has come to light that the LSPD would like to discuss during the pre-trial. I don't know what kind of procedure the marshals are following right now, but before the marshals hinder this investigation any further than they already have, can we get this sorted out? Love, Chief Moss. Interesting. They're really doing a... No, I know you are, but what am I? They're really doing that. They're really pulling a, I know you are, but what am I? Then Robin has responded, if anyone has hindered this investigation, then it's the officers involved with their rights violations, procedural missteps, and falsifying of statements. Speaking of which, given that there has been no rebuttal to my motion, but instead the LSPD are in a tizzy about what the SASM are doing, I would kindly ask that I receive what I've asked for in a timely manner, please. The rebuttal to motion to produce. The search warrant was signed by a judge with all probable cause shown and outlined. Edit history doesn't change the signed warrant. Also, the MDT was down at the time the report was created, so I don't know what you expect me to report from the MDT. Motion to produce any and all edit history of every version of the search warrant referenced in this case. Search warrant? Okay. Chief Moss, the pre-trial hearing was so I can give instructions as to what I will and will not be listening to pre-trial. To formalize a procedure for the depositions going forward, attempt to get availability so that we can get through the multitude of witnesses in proceeding. I, of course, have zero interest in any third-party involvement in this case, prejudicing the proceeding case. If the marshal office has internal issues with charging decisions with fear of illegality, that should be addressed internally. If they are providing oversight, guidance, or there are other fuck! that fucking word is going to be the end of me. Issues that need to be addressed in a procedural manner, we can deal with it. Also, to deal with any formal pre-trial motions in person before we again enter into multiple depositions, discussions, negotiations to do with disclosure. All parties would be summoned to any pre-trial hearing. It would not proceed with defense and prosecution. Okay. I expect the Google Doc it was written on about the fucking warrant. You know what? Fair play, dude. Fair play to him. I'm going to be transparent. I'm currently balancing notions of exculpatory evidence and privacy issues that could arise from this form of documentation that do not exist in MDT reports. So I'm going to ask, do I need to be concerned about those potential privacy problems with this report, Chief Moss? I'm going to be honest, I don't know. Motion to produce granted. If this document was produced within the MDT, I would accept this request. Because of this change of form being outside of the power of the officers involved, I'm giving the prosecution the order to provide the original document to the evidence listing. However, I want no personal information beyond the officer's name to be disseminated from this document. I want no Gurgle accounts being leaked. Yeah. Need to use personal accounts without notice shouldn't become a burden on you. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking. I want to look at this. Okay. How many is there?
Okay, give me like 5 minutes. I literally just clocked in.
Holy shit, dude. Okay, I'm just going to click somewhere in the middle. Was it signed here? No. The only issue I'm worried about is if it got signed and then edited afterwards. Uh-oh. Hold on. Why is the third one along? There's a... The not... Hold on. That's not good. Wait, hold on. The third edit. The third along edit. Okay, hold on. It might be fine. It might just be the judge doing his thing. Did he just put a comma? Uh-oh. Some fonts. He just fucking added his fucking signature font, dude. Should even PD use the heli when it's put? Okay, dude, you live in the past, dude. Okay, come on, man. We're living like fucking 3 weeks ago. What was the original? What was the original PC? And has it changed? Don't know. Not really, I don't think. No, I don't think so. We can go through all of this, but it's good that we have it. I've got other things to do right now. I'll be honest. I've got to write all this shit up about fucking Dan and in this fucking affidavit shit. I gotta go do some paperwork. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I need to bookmark. Yeah. I need to unbookmark some things. I'm gonna unbook this. You know I won't. Unbookmark that. It is gonna be a fun case for sure. Yeah. Bookmark. Bookmark. Too many fucking bookmarks, dude. Bookmark. Should be fine. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go into findings. No. Fuck, I can't remember what it's called. Nope. Anna? Final conclusion. Here we go. Yeah, Anna said, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go here and go findings. Okay, we just gotta update this stuff. Basically, we just gotta write this timeline into words, basically. What the fuck was that? You okay?
Doing good.
What was that?
What?
Oh.
I don't know, I just feel like I just heard some shit hitting, like, the windows.
Oh, that?
What was that noise? What was it?
Maybe they're outside, those people?
I don't know.
Huh.
It might have been like gunshots or something, but
Well, I heard the banging right before we left the front door. I heard like a little bang. On our roof.
it was just like a... No, I'm not making assumptions like that anymore. I was about to say maybe it was just like a scuffed item on the ground, but I'm not making assumptions like that anymore.
Maybe someone did a drive by and toss some shit.
I thought maybe, yeah, but... Huh.
I don't see
Strange.
anyone on the roofs.
Fuck is another ground? is there a coffin in here? Hello.
Hello. What's your name, sir?
Name's Richard. What about you?
Arnold. Arnold Frost.
Mr. Frost. Nice to meet you.
Is that a police badge I see, sir?
Marshal badge.
Oh, you're like a, you like the big cheese almost. I see. Well, since I've got you, Mr. Marshall, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Depends.
They're not like, well, what's it depend on, I guess?
Don't know. What depends what kind of questions you're going to ask me.
Well, I've got like a few varying questions, you know?
All right. Well, go ahead. Sure.
Are you like all right with that, though?
Yeah. Sure. I give consent.
Right, so my first question. Well, right, okay. Let me give you a little outline on my situation right now.
Come on, let's go up the top of the stairs.
Okay.
9 to 663.
Or is this where we do the cool thing where we like?
What cool? What are you on about? I'm just, it's easier to watch the entrances.
Like this. Like we stand here looking like all authoritative.
That's just less place to get snuck up on,
Oh, I mean, none of these questions are like confidential questions. They're just like, questions.
Yeah, but I got people after me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you've got like hitters, ops almost. One would say.
I got people trying to murder me, Mr. Frost.
People trying to murder you.
I wouldn't call them hitters or ops. I'd just call it what it is. Facts.
Murderers.
That's
you call
right.
them facts. Okay.
No, I don't
right. Well.
Okay.
Anyway, enough of you.
Anyway.
So.
All right. Goodbye. Is it enough for me?
Mr. Doc. Oh, fuck. What was your name?
Yeah, you got it, Mr. Dog.
Mr. Doc?
Yeah.
So, first question. Well, first of all, let me sort.
Come
Also,
on, back to the top of the steps. Yeah.
It was kind of awful that you pretended to walk away and then didn't. But I am sorry for what I first said. But like you really like walked away and then like stopped as if like you didn't want to walk away and you thought I'd like, no, please don't. But then you just came back anyway.
No, I was just showing you, a bit of manners, Mr. Frost. Go far.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. So basically, first of all, I need to outline my situation because then this makes answering the questions a little bit easier, right?
Right, yeah.
So I am currently, I've done all my interviews for the LSPD and I'm just awaiting academy, okay? So this is like the position I'm in life. So I thought, sorry, the dog, I've got a bit of dog in me. So I thought that, instead of just sleeping around all day and doing nothing, I'd become a legal aid, right? And I would learn a little bit about, case laws and legislation and all this stuff, right?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being proactive. I'm using my initiative. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah. I don't have much else to do these days, so I just read legislation. Anyway, my first question is, Mr. Dark, as a marshal, I'm sure you know, as a legal aid, what can I actually do? Like, can I go down to the cells and help people? Like, or do I need a lawyer present? Like, what can I do as a legal aid other than, nothing, I guess?
I'm pretty sure you're allowed, but I'm not 100%.
I've tried finding some sort of legislation on it, but there doesn't seem to be anything.
I think it might be officer
aids.
discretion. I'll be honest. Yeah, I think it might be. Is there a bar license legislation?
Well, I'm not sure, and obviously I don't have a bar license, right?